Hello, can everyone see me? Am I live? I think I'm live. I don't know yet. Who's in? Who's here? Who's here? Anyone? All right. So, hello, my friends. I hope that you are seeing this. And if you're not, I will be posting almost the exact same cooking show on Tuesday. The only thing you will miss is how to make sauce, is how I make my sauce, which all I do is I put condiments into a big cooking bowl and I put it on fire and I set it on the fire because there's a stove. And yeah, no, no, fire stove bad. Right, gotcha. Okay, so that's all I'm doing with today's that is different is that I'm making sauce. Uh, Otherwise, I'm just making eggs. I'm making an omelet. So for those of you who want to know how to make breakfast for dinner, this will be for you. Um, the only thing that is pre-cooked that I'll be using tonight is the sausage. I got that from a food bank, and most of the ingredients I'll be using are from food banks. So for those of you who are now getting food from your food banks, who want to know some nice tips on how to make really good food, these are for you. And if you're here, please give a shout out in the comments or something because I don't know who's in here or not. I really can't tell. So anyway, all right, I will start. Hope you guys like it. Let me know if there's any problems. Okay, thanks. Bye. All right, so first thing, we'll start on the sauce, and I'll be leaving these videos up on Facebook. So if you want to watch them later on, feel free. So first thing is Worcestershire sauce. We're going to use all of it, and we just pour it in like so. Wahaha! Wahaha! I'm not funny. Now this is a marination sauce. I will put this in meats. This can go in anything. Chicken, pork, beef. I use it in beef. I've done this before. So anyone who's like, no, don't mix these things together. They're bad. I know what I'm doing. So next ingredients, 2 cans of tomato soup. And they ask you, why are you putting soup in your sauce, Jason? Because I'm freaking nuts. That's why. But I assure you, I know what I'm doing. I assure you that no animals were hurt during this process. We're not Tiger King over here. We don't hurt animals. That's horrible. I'm not funny. So the next ingredients we'll be using is ranch dip. Now, the reason why, normally I would get this into a bowl, and normally I would put these ingredients in bowls and then mix them together. However, because of things like the inconsistency of the soup to the Worcestershire sauce and then the dip to the soup and the Worcestershire sauce, I'm cooking them. So this way everything will melt and cohesion will take place. So I'm going to be putting the ranch dip in now. You don't want to, I'm using the entire container because because I want to maximize the usage ingredients. Feel free to change amounts if you guys want to make for smaller things. I often will freeze my sauces. And again, I use these in marination, so let me just move that over there. There, now you can see the actual pot. So there is another one. And for those of you who think this is disgusting, I assure you, I semi know what I'm doing. I've never made this particular sauce before. I won't lie, but I know what I'm doing. I know everything will go just fine. I've made similar sauces. And I hope people are arriving now. I really do. If you're here, give a shout out, say hi. If you're not, you're missing all the fun because I'm making jokes. I'm funny. At least I'm told I'm funny. I don't know how. I don't know if you think I'm funny. I think I'm hilarious. I look funny. I know I look funny. I'm not just funny looking, I'm also a good cook. All right, the next ingredient we're going to be putting into our sauce today is some pre-made sauce I already made. This has cream of mushroom soup, tomato soup, and I think there's like cream of a chicken soup in here too. I'm not exactly sure. I made the sauce a while ago. It's the only secret ingredient you will ever see in these kind of mixes today. So there is that, and that goes in there like that. Okay. After that is done, we're going to be adding pepper. I don't measure things, by the way, so if people want measurements, this is the wrong show for you. I measure nothing because I'm not using cups. I have cups, I'm just too lazy to use them. I don't want to do dishes, I'm single, I don't have to impress people. Okay, red pepper, onion powder, paprika, and nutmeg. Yes, I put nutmeg in my sauces because I'm a nutty person. And you will see all the you will hear all the bad puns, whether you watch this now or later on. And last spice is Italian seasonings. We simply take a wooden spoon and we mix it all up. And you wanna mix it up until colors change. So if you don't know what I mean, you'll see that basically. You'll see a color changing. This is not on the stove, by the way, yet. So you want to mix it up until there is a color change and the colors mix all together. We're trying to make a new rainbow here because we like colors, we're colorful people, and that's how we work. I'm just teasing. No, I'm not. So this, I'm looking for a brownish consistency because of the Worcestershire sauce. I'm hoping that the ranch will add in a little bit of white. Now that we've got it mixed up, I'm going to turn on the heat a little bit. Wrong burner. I know what I'm doing. I swear I do. All right. And that should be it for that portion. Now, this sauce is not going to go on the eggs. The sauce will go in a container in the freezer or in the fridge for later on once I clean shit. And if you're gonna bitch at me that I haven't cleaned my kitchen yet, you can leave. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not doing this for people who bitch at me. Ha ha ha. All right, so there is that. That is cooking. While that's cooking, we're gonna start on our eggs. I already pre-cut things. Now, if you want to see cutting, post it in the comments. I will do cutting, but usually I'm not going to show the cutting because I think it's boring. And if you don't know how to cut things, then I don't think I can help you. If you don't know how to cut up things into smaller things, then maybe you need to go back to preschool. Yeah. See, this is. I hope I'm not offending people. I really do. These are jokes, my friends. These are jokes. So there is that. So the butter is going to be consistent. Usually I don't use butter, but I've been having problems. But I do use them with eggs just because they tend to stick. So here are most of my ingredients for my eggs. In here is sausage, tomato, potato, and yellow bell pepper. I will show this. And here are onions and half a jalapeno. This is half of a large onion and half of a jalapeno. All right. Now, so that people get a picture of it. Ta-da! That's how it looks. If you can't see it because of the glare, I apologize. By the way, all things that are completed will be posted on Facebook. So, in case you can't see pictures because of glares, my kitchen has a lot of lighting, and it's bad lighting, so I will post pictures for completed products. And feel free to post helpful critiques, only helpful things. So we're looking at that. We're going to let that cook for a little while. And we're going to add on only Italian seasonings. Normally, I would add garlic, but I'm out. So I know you all miss the garlic. We're here in the apocalypse, my friends. Garlic might be a resource we can't afford anymore. We'll see. I'm kidding. This is a bad joke. These are horrible jokes. Thanks, Donna. I try. So, this is going to be cooked consistently. As I said, the sausage is already pre-made. Now, this basting, if you want, you're free to post it, whether or not, but I'll need time in advance on whether or not, I will need a week in advance, because that's how long it takes to defrost a turkey. I give it a week to a couple days, depending on this is a pretty big turkey. I have to cut it up into two, probably, because I don't have enough pans. If you want me to use this sauce in a turkey basting and learn how Jason makes his #1 turkey meals, post it. And I will vote and see who does it. And we'll see who wants to learn how to make a giant turkey. If not, I will use it on pork chops on like Wednesday or on like either this week or next week. I don't know which one yet. So there's that. I'll probably use it on pork chops on Tuesday if I don't use it in eggs, because I always do more than one meal when I cook things. So, but I'll probably use it in pork chops the week after this Tuesday. So, because this Tuesday is going to be eggs again. So there is that. This is probably going to be spicy because of the jalapeno. So if you don't want a spicy meal, don't put the jalapeno in. That's basic knowledge. Um, Can you tell I haven't done this before? I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing. Uh, okay, we're gonna check on our. Where did I put the wooden spoon? Okay, there it is. We're gonna check on our sauce here, and I don't feel any heat coming from it at the moment. So I'm gonna turn the heat up. I'm gonna crank that bad boy up, and I'm gonna stir it. Now we want to make sure all the ingredients are melted and everything's consistent. So normally, if I had a crock pot, I might do that, but I don't have a crock pot, so there you go. All I have is a fondue pot, and it sucks. Plus, I don't really have a very big kitchen. I don't have a lot of counter space, so I wouldn't use a crock pot. So don't buy me crock pots. I know my friends; they will do nice things. Which I appreciate, by the way. I just can't always fit your nice things in my house. Yeah. So, this is about ready to cook. So I make omelets differently. These are the eggs I added, Italian seasonings, nutmeg, and onion powder to this. And so this has no milk in it, by the way. So I just pour it on top of everything like so. That's all I do. I kind of use it like a base, because my cooking show is all about the base. That's a bad reference. If you don't know that reference, you're too old. It's a bad, horrible joke. I'm too old to know that reference. I feel bad for radios. That's where the world ended, my folks. Bad music and auto tuning. That's when the world ends. So we're now gonna mix up everything like so until all the eggs are cooked. Okay, so while that cooks, we'll look at our sauce. The sauce will probably take a while because I have to have everything boil and melt. So if the eggs get done because I'm fucking hungry, and yes, I'm going to curse. If you don't like it, leave. This is my cooking show. It's uncensored. So, cooking with foul language. That's what I should call this. Cooking with foul language. Don't show anyone who is not old enough to hear curse words. So I will post pictures of the sauce. If the eggs take less time, which they probably will, I will more than likely just cut the feed and I'll show you, because despite what pictures look like, that's all I do. This is how I cook, people. I don't do anything magical. I know it looks awesome, but there's no magic. Magic isn't real. Sorry, everyone. There is no magic. This is the man behind the curtain, people. So, but that's all I do. I just throw things into pans and pots and make sure nothing is brown, or make sure nothing is pink, and make sure everything looks consistent and delicious. And that's all I do. I don't do anything else. I'm a lazy cook. I don't do complex things. I'm a guy. Be happy I'm cooking it all. I will make all the jokes in the world. So, and you can always put this in burritos. I have put my eggs in burritos before. I'm not good at folding. So I will show how to make my fajitas on this probably on a different day. Um, I will probably show how to make my fajitas on after I get them next week. I will probably show the pork chops later on in the week this week because I just remembered that I didn't actually say what days I'd be posting food. I keep mixing up the food times with the comedy times. And if you don't think this is funny, then don't show up to the comedy show because we don't want your criticism. Um, only positive things. I'm just kidding. I'm not sensitive. I don't care. So, by the way, who is watching? If anyone's watching, please say so. Um, I don't. If it's just Donna here, then just Donna giving them a shout out. Otherwise, then you guys will hopefully get the next one. There's that. There might be a lag also. I have no idea. There might be a lag. I uh, I don't know how this thing works. I'm at a loss. I don't know. This is all I do, folks. There's no magic. All right. So this looks like it's doing well. So yeah, that's all there is. There's nothing here. Oh, hello, Crystal. Hello. I'm glad you're here. Happy to have you. I'm doing things. Yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. Hello. So the eggs are being made. I'm not sure if you missed anything. If you did, feel free to watch it again. You will catch all the corny jokes I make. And you'll see them twice if you already came in at once or whatever. I don't care. But anyway, so I use this with burritos. I'll also use this in like a sandwich if I had bread. Ketchup goes great on this, by the way. I've tried it. I don't have any, unfortunately. I'm just gonna put this into a giant bowl and eat it. And this is only 2 eggs, by the way. I'll post how much is in here. It's about a full giant pan, and it's only 2 eggs. You can get a lot out of 2 eggs. So I don't use a lot of ingredients. I'm trying to cut down. It's not working. I'm lazy. So I think the eggs are done. And I think the potatoes are done. Yeah. Potatoes are not done yet. So we'll let it cook for a little while longer. We'll check on the sauce. Aha, we have boiling. Oh, I'm a klutz, I admit it. Yeah, feel free to clap, by the way. That wasn't on purpose. I swear it was on purpose. And as I will post here, the cream is melting. So I was right. For all those that doubted me, just kidding. So the cream is melting, which is good. So yeah, I wish it was a little thicker, but it's not, which is fine. I don't mind not making thick sauce. It can be a little thin. That's okay. When I freeze it, it'll thicken up a little bit because ice does that to sauce. In case you all didn't know, that's how ice works. That's how the cold works. It freezes things. What am I making, Jessica? I'm making an omelet and I'm making sauce. I will leave the video up, so if you want to re-watch it, I'll be more you can. I will leave it up on Facebook. Feel free to watch it, and I'll even share it if you want. So all I did with the sauce is I added Worcestershire sauce, tomato soup, and Creamland ranch dip, about 2 containers, 2 cans of tomato sauce, and you can't hear me. You can't hear me. Can any of you hear me? Is my mic on? Is this thing on? Hello? Is this thing on? Can't hear me. Can't hear me. I don't know if... Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? We might be having technical difficulties. I'm not sure. You may not be able to hear all my jokes. I'll be very, very sad. Okay, cool, awesome. Okay, well, I apologize. I didn't know what settings we were on. Okay, now I know for sure. Crystal, could you hear me the entire time or no? Okay, so, in case you guys didn't hear me the entire time, thank you, Jessica, for saying that. I appreciate you. I will crap, the eggs are burning. They're not burned, I'm kidding. So I will repeat what I did. The eggs are done. Oh shit. Haha, I was watching what I was doing. For once. Okay, so all that happened was that I added onions and I could hear you the entire time. Okay, good, awesome. Jessica, I will post pictures. Let me explain what I did since you couldn't hear me. What I did is I cut everything up. I didn't show it though. These are tomatoes, and I'll even show the picture here. This is the completed version. This is pre-cooked sausage, a tomato, half a large onion, half of a jalapeno, and one yellow bell pepper, and one regular sized potato. And now in this pot over here is Worcestershire sauce, tomato soup, and the Creamland ranch dip. I also put in some sauce I made at a previous day before the apocalypse happened and had froze. That had cream and mushroom soup, tomato soup, and I think cream of chicken soup. I'm not entirely sure. And I added to this red pepper, nutmeg, onion powder, Italian seasonings, paprika, and I think that was it. I'm pretty sure that was it. So that's all I did here to this. All I did was add in Italian seasonings, nutmeg, and onion powder. Onion powder is in both, by the way. I think I might have not mentioned that for this one. So I think this is done too, by the way. So this is done too, because I just cooked this until everything melted, which it did. So everything melted in here. I will show how it looks. Ooh, that's heavy. Never mind. I don't want to spill things on my computer, so I will post pictures. I apologize. Jessica, for there not being any sound. I will make sure to fix that for the next time, and I won't rush into this. But I just felt kind of hungry, and I wanted to cook, and I wanted to kind of give a trial run on how this would go, see who shows up, and see what happens. So this entree will be made. The eggs will be made again on Tuesday, or probably tomorrow. Even I'll probably make them tomorrow. So I'll be making them again tomorrow. So I will post it again. Don't worry, in case you want. Nice. Okay, yeah. So yeah, in case you're really excited about the egg cooking, I will post these again tomorrow. So yeah, awesome. Um, so the sauce, I will post pictures. Thank you for those that showed up. I will. So the completions are here and whatnot. That's it. I don't know what to say. That's all I do for cooking. I don't. There's no. As I said before, there's no magic. I know it looks magical and I know it does, but there isn't. All I do is throw things into a pot and hope for the best. It's kind of what life is like for me. Anyway, I will post everything with pictures. Thank you all for attending. Crystal, I appreciate the positivity. Always. Love you all. Thank you. Bye bye. How do I end this freaking thing? Oh, okay, here it is.